package came today. A package from, I was gonna open it by myself, and then I thought, let me open it with y'all. So I stopped, and then I wanted to show you who it's from. And then I took this gorgeous top off and then put it down because I wanted to open it with you. Look at this. This is just a sticker, but it actually looks like and feels a little bit like a wax seal has been made there. Let's open this up and see what's inside. Ooh. Oh. Norman was like, looked up. Why did she say, ooh? I know, I see, I know. Everybody, no. Everybody likes a Chanel box, even the puppy. There is, no. I gotta move this up here, away from the puppy. There is a little sachet of something. Let's see what is in here. Oh, it's a nice feeling bag. Oh, it's perfume. When I purchased these lipsticks, which we'll get into in a minute, the perfume, they allowed me to make a choice of perfume, and I actually like the Coco Chanel, so I ordered that along with, and that's all there is. I tell you what, just like 2 lipsticks from Chanel, and they put it in a box that's just so elegant and fabulous, just for 2 lipsticks. And I think these were not that much. I mean, they are for lip products, which generally are, you know, $12 to $24. These were $40, I think, each, but they are this line that I love, which is the color at the top and the product, that kind of gloss that keeps that color perfect for hours and hours and hours, even if you're eating or drinking things. So I am going to put you down somewhere over here so we can get into these colors and see. I don't have any lipstick on today, or lip product, lip gloss, nothing. So we can see what these colors are. One sec. Okay, this one is, I got 2 because I could not choose, y'all. I really couldn't. So I was like, let me get both. One is like an everyday nude. I have like this thing here and over here. It might just be the light. So one is like an everyday nude. Norman. One is like an everyday nude, and one is like a color that I used to wear in the 80s and 90s every day, which is like a coral. I love a good coral color, and lately I haven't worn really any lip color, and so I've gotten kind of shy of wearing lip color. But I love a nude, love my peachy pinky nude Tom Ford lip gloss, the Soleil. But I went ahead and got the Timeless Beige and the Soft Coral. So these are out of focus. Is that better? So this is the, let's look at the Timeless Beige, Ashley, because this is what I'll be wearing like every day when we kind of go back into more of like an everyday type of setup, which I have my opinions about that. I think we should all be working from home. The idea of driving 30 minutes and burning that much fossil fuel to get into an office when you can do the same thing at home these days, you know, even 10 years ago, we might not have had the technology to do it, but we do now, and we've just proved it for the last year and a half. But anyway, we're still wearing masks. But I think for, one sec, I have to check Norman real quick. Oh, you got your toy. Okay, good boy. So let's try the coral and see how that goes. We'll do that next. To the Chanel. This is, oh, soft coral. It looks very red to me. Oh dear, oh dear. This is why these videos are so great and so useful to you and to me, because you don't always have an idea of what shades things are when you look online. They do a really great job, much better than they used to, but it's still hard to tell. So these are the 3 shades that I just bought in the last few weeks, I would say. This Darling Pink, which I thought was more like a nude color, and on someone else it might be nude, but on me, this comes down to like, it goes on beautifully, but it goes down to like a kind of pink shade. It's a very well done pigment, so the pigment stands out really well. But I'm holding off fully on judgment on the Darling Pink because I'm wondering if summertime will maybe change that in terms of self-tanner, etc. No sun for me, not anymore. Okay, so I'm putting that to the side. This is what we just tried, and I actually removed that because I wanted to try this one as well. So this is no next day photo. This is the same day. So I'm going to put this Timeless Beige, which we love and we're keeping. And now we're trying the soft coral. Oh, I'm a little worried because look at that. Oh, it's in there good. Okay. That looks red to me, but let's just see. Mm-hmm. That's all kinds of red, y'all. To me, that's red, and that's not coral. No, I don't want to send this back. I hate sending stuff back. It's such a pain. Let me see. Maybe this one, let me try the Timeless Beige over top and see if that brings it to an actual coral. No, I thought maybe that might bring it down to, shoot. This is, though, good for y'all. So you can find out that the soft, I think they call it soft coral. Let's see what's on the soft coral. It's not coral, it's red, and it's a very cool shade of red. Even with the Timeless Beige over top, it is not coral. It's not coral, y'all. It's not coral. It's red all day long red. And again, I have put the Timeless Beige over top of it in an attempt to get it to come down to an actual coral. This is red. And I see in the camera, it definitely looks coral. Let's have a look. in more daylight. Let's see. Oh my God, I just look like a corpse that someone put red lipstick on. It's, to me, it just looks so dated. Doesn't come off on your teeth. That's good. That's really good. Okay, so I'm smiling. It's not coming off on my teeth. That's great, and that's the greatness of this particular makeup technology, but it is not coral. Coral, to me, oh gosh, I don't have anything in here that's coral, but it's more of like a coral, like an orange brown with a dash of red, and a dash of red that is a very warm red. I don't know what to do. Okay, so this is pot lights overhead. It looks better in like, yeah, I mean, it looks better in artificial light than it does in sunlight, that's for sure. Okay, more sunlight. A little less bright than that window over there. I don't like it. Now, this may look better with some self-tanner. So I'm gonna try some self-tanner here in a couple of weeks. Maybe next week. I'm try some self-tanner and see how this comes off. I'm so bummed about this. Oh gosh. Again, it was not as expensive as some lipsticks are out there. There's one that's in the shape of a bow tie that's like $110 for lipstick, seriously. And it is Chanel, so the quality is there. And I just love this line, I mean, this Chanel anything. But that is really, 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 really bright. Let me keep trying it. I'll keep working with it. Today's upcycling lesson, we'll talk about what to do with flowers that you're giving for your anniversary from your thoughtful husband, and that as they start to wind down, as you can see here, and while thoughtful, this vase is, it's not my favorite, let's just say. It's not been my favorite for a while, since they started using them in 1987. And it's like I cleared out 3 cupboards of these same vases every sort of 3 years, and I just did so recently at the beginning of the pandemic when I cleaned out my entire house. So now I have another one. But what to do with your flowers once they start to kind of age out. Now you can certainly pull out the aging ones, like these carnations. I don't love carnations, but I do like this newer sort of green style. I think that adds a little more chicness to an arrangement, but like this, I just think is not so cute. The pink carnation is not so cute. Now, what you can do to upcycle is you can go in with your scissors that I have conveniently ready to go and snip away some flowers that are doing better than others. And in this arrangement, these white daisies and these carnations, but I'm focusing on these white daisies because I think in the right setting they can be kind of chic and very cute. So find a good flower that is either beginning to bloom, like this one is over here, or in sort of mid-bloom, or at least in sort of full bloom. These two are in sort of the end of their bloom. You see the petals are coming away, so I decided not to use that one. I snipped away the flowers that are doing very well, And I took a vase that I've had for years and years and years and years and years. I can't even remember where I got it now. And snipped them so that you can see from any angle. They are cute. And just filled this little pottery vase balls with some water. And from every angle, you just sort of drop them down in there. And you can see that these daisy heads are either in early bloom, like one on the back is in early bloom, and the rest are in sort of early mid bloom. So this will last for another few days, and then I'll go ahead and compost these as well. So these are going in the composter probably today because as you can see, they're beginning to shed their seeds. This is actually seeds from the fern, as you can see. See that? So once they begin shedding their seeds, it's time to compost them or to pull them out and do like I've done to sort of upcycle, recycle your flower arrangement gift that someone so thoughtfully gave you. So that is my upcycling, recycling advice for this week in this week's vlog. I almost forgot to vlog this for y'all. So all of these little green seedling looking guys I've just put in over here in this patch of my front garden that I stopped planting about 15 years ago because except for this fairy rose bush, the deer just eat everything. Oh, and also they don't eat azaleas, which I don't know, it doesn't look very appealing. Maybe they do eat them, actually, but they eat maybe this one and not that one. I don't know. Deer are really difficult. So I have some zinnias from my parents' garden, and they grow very tall and beautiful. I will insert a picture somewhere in here of what a zinnia looks like, and you can see what they look like in a garden. I'd like them to grow all through here, in through here and in through here, because zinnias will just come back year after year after year. They just keep coming back. So that's what I want in this patch right now. It's just all these little seedling weeds and things. We've got a not like an atelier, but a designer, very carefully curated shop here in Raleigh about maybe 15 years ago, maybe 13 years ago, something like that. But I've never been able to wear it much because it is a size that is slightly larger than my waist, and around the it is a 90-36. I don't know what that actually translates to in American sizes, but my waist is about 26-27 inches, and this is not. So these 3 holes right here, 1, 2, 3, are the holes, and this is the style buckle, and basically you just slide it. Let me turn it a little bit here. Slide the belt in like so, and there's like a little belt keeper right here. So you slide it in like that, and then the little ball thing, belt ball thing goes into the hole right there, and so that's how you get it. And I haven't been able to wear it much because these 3 holes, that's as tight as it will go. So I wanted to wear this coming week with an outfit that I think this will look super cute. Oops, it's upside down. Super cute. And so I went back to my days on horseback, and I said to myself, oh, there you are. I said to myself, get a hole punch. What are you doing? Like, you're not wearing this belt, but you know how to solve the problem. So what you do is you get a hole punch. Now, this one is from General Tools, and you might need to order yours. I actually ordered 2 through Amazon. One is missing in shipping, and the other one arrived in an empty box. So I don't know what that was about, but then I went to Home Depot, and they don't carry them anymore. So I had to go to Ace Hardware to get this. So it might be hard to find a hole punch, but once you have it, this is what a hole punch looks like, y'all. For all y'all like kids or whomever that have never used a hole punch, when you have horses and tack, which I had growing up, you must have a hole punch because you oftentimes have to tighten bridles and stirrups and girths, and all the tack stretches over time, so you have to have a hole punch to keep it tight. You got to keep your tack tight. So this is what it does. It has this dial that turns. Ideally, it turns. Oh, hang on. It actually has a lock. Hang on. Down here, there is a lock mechanism that keeps it in place like that, and then lets it go like that, and then you turn. Okay, there's some fancy piece in here that is added. I'm gonna have to research it, but ideally you turn this dial and you get the size hole that you want. So you see here, there's a small hole, there's a tiny hole right there. I needed this size, and luckily it was set to that. So what I did was I got my Gucci belt, and I measured out from, so this is basically an inch between holes. So I measured out 1 inch and like 1/4, because I really only wanted to put as few holes in this belt as possible because I just didn't want to damage it too much. So this is what you do. You measure and you make sure that you have this width matches the original holes. So if you're over here or over here, your belt is gonna not be sitting tight, and it's going to impact not only how your belt is worn, but the value of your belt. So, or whatever it is that you are altering. So you take your leather. By the way, this is a leather hole punch. If I didn't say that, I think it said revolving punch. We used to call these a leather hole punch, and I'd shortened it to hole punch. Do you have a hole punch? Because I just kind of assume everybody knows what a hole punch is. So you go along and you measure, and then you take your hole punch, you place it where you want it, and then you simply squeeze like so. And I mean, you might have even heard like an extra clip, because these are super sharp and I'm putting a lot of force on this. And then I always give it a little niggle, like a little wiggle, because the leather is leather, so it won't always cut in a single cut. There's like natural layers in the fiber of leather, so you kind of have to wiggle it a little bit. And then out you come and you have your really nice fresh hole. And then you also get like the little piece of leather that comes out. This is vintage Gucci leather. I love it. So, so that came out. And then you have a belt that you can actually, keep turning this guy upside down. A belt that you can actually wear. This is actually the measurement that I measured for my waist, for it to sit on my natural waist. And I can, one thing I did not want to do is I didn't want to keep going. Like, I just wanted to basically put a minimum of damage on it. And you can even see, I mean, this is vintage. This is not just like faux vintage. When I got it, there's all this scuffing here. There's a huge scuff right here. There's a little scuff up here. And I can't remember, because it's been so long that I've had this, that I can't remember if I did that or if it came like that. But I think I probably did that. I'm really hard on belts. So now you have a belt that you can wear that will sit on your natural waist. And if you want, you can put it on the lowest and you can sort of sling it a little bit lower around your hips. So that is how you use a leather hole punch. I'll figure out what this guard is that is keeping me from turning this dial. And I might have to come back to you, because that thing is in there. I might need to unscrew it. There's a Phillips head screw that's there. Do you see? I might have to unscrew that and then take it out. That might have been put there for shipping. I don't ever remember our hole punches as kids. When I was working on my tack, I never remembered seeing this thing there. So this is the hole punch. They come in a container like this. Get yours, and you can do anything. Oh, these work on shoes too, by the way. If you've got little tiny shoes, little tiny straps, this tiny little hole punch right here, you don't have to take it to the cobbler, y'all. You don't have to take it to the shoe repair person. You can totally do it yourself, and this is how. And that is my little tutorial for today.